Yo, what is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? I'm gonna be walking towards. I should be walking that way, but I need to walk this way. That's why the light is not so great, and my foot is killing me right now. The booster board just died on me because it was so freaking windy on that trail that I did not have enough battery to make it. It's not officially dead yet. It's gonna die, really, really soon. And there's this really big hill, and I was planning on walking up this hill anyway. So I'm at this hill now. I'm gonna walk up and then go charge and then get ready to head over to Hollywood because I have a collab with another YouTuber I'm gonna do later tonight. I don't exactly know what type of collab we're gonna do, because she said that she wants to do an unboxing for her channel, but we're gonna meet at a bar. So I don't know how that's gonna work. She's a gamer, so she makes a lot of. I just throw that. I think so. She's a gamer and someone. So I don't know. Our content is really, really different. But if you guys remember from VidCon, well, I don't know if you guys remember from VidCon, but there was a video where she's in one of those videos from VidCon. So we're supposed to meet up later, and that's why I'm gonna get ready to head back towards Hollywood. I'm down here in Santa Monica right now. It's so nice here. I mean, I guess I don't need a jacket, but I always like to rock a jacket. Jackets are fun, and I think that guy just threw that bottle. So my phone, people are saying it's a data issue. I don't know if it's a data issue. Alright, so I'm gonna have to kick push to the end of the street here. Oh man. So weird to live stream with this hand on the boosted board because the controller is always in this hand. And I don't cross the street soon, I'm gonna have to wait twice. Crap. Yep, I'm gonna have to wait twice. Oh well. So let's see, are the comments coming in? I think the data connection issue. I should be good on my data for now. It shouldn't be a data problem. I think T-Mobile just sucks. That's really the problem. But it wasn't this bad in New York. I would think it would be worse in New York actually, because it just seems like it'd be more people in one crowded spot, But actually it's way worse here. What am I gonna do here? Okay, pushing across the street. I almost made it. Can you just go? Someone asked me a question earlier yesterday, like, what city has the worst drivers? And guys, I'm gonna have to say, like, LA for sure has the worst freaking drivers out of all the cities. San Francisco, New York, LA. For sure the worst drivers are here in LA, like hands down. It's definitely not New York. The reason why I would say it's not New York, I mean, I get it, the cab drivers there are like the scum of the earth, but actually they probably have if you think about it, they probably have less accidents than the average person, just because they're out all the time. They're always this whole string going down. Oh, really? The whole strain is really bad? Yeah, the booster board is dead. LA is definitely the worst. I don't really mean to say like LA is the worst like that, but like when it comes to like traffic and stuff, yeah, LA is definitely the worst. And it's just people drive differently, and then people drive from all sorts of different areas. Like in New York, you don't have a lot of tourists driving there. You do, but you don't. Like in LA, in certain touristy areas, dude, you have so many like horrible drivers out driving. It's just like it becomes the norm, Check out this area here. Now my phone says 1 bar. Gosh, I thought I did live streams here before. Pretty sick view. Well, not really sick, but you know, a nice view. Oh yeah, so YouTube and ruin my dating life. Let's talk about that, since that's where y'all are here. Okay, so the problem I've had with YouTube and trying to date after my ex-girlfriend, it's been really difficult, and I'll explain to you why it's been like really difficult. And hopefully there's other YouTubers that are watching this. Okay, so I kind of feel like if I meet someone and if I don't tell them, like I do YouTube, it's cool because they can't go to a website and see what I do, you know. One problem I've noticed is whenever I'm like talking to someone and if I tell them like I make YouTube videos, or if they find out, the first thing they're gonna do is go over and check out the videos and just see what I talk about and see what I do in the videos. That's usually what they do. And then from there, like, they can sort of like basically figure me out without even asking me questions. You know what I mean? Is any of this making any sense, or is this stream not working? So that's one problem I had. So for the past couple days, and like I've went on hella dates in New York. Well, I didn't go on that many dates in New York. I went on a few. I went on a couple of dates here in LA, and oh man, I can actually talk about those if you guys want. Like if this stream keeps going. But like for the past couple of days, like I've been chilling with this girl, right? And like we met at a Starbucks. Like the first day, we both saw each other, and you know we said hello, and then we saw each other again at the same Starbucks, you know, the same time, and then we talked for about an hour. We exchanged numbers, that sort of thing. And then, you know, the third day, it was like, you know, come over to my house, let's hang out. So I've just been, you know, just pretty much hanging out for a little bit. But one thing that I kind of do like about this new chick, now this new girl I'm talking to, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything, she's not going to be a girlfriend, basically. Like, we're just chilling for now. It's kind of weird, because, like, whenever I meet people, usually, you know, I'm doing the talking, you know. A lot of times when I, like, meet a chick and I'm going on a date, like, I'm usually doing the talking. And I want to say a lot of the times when I'm going on dates, well, at least more frequently, it's like the dates aren't even about me. The dates are more about YouTube, you know. They're not even about, you know, basically people, like, basically I'll just meet chicks and, like, go on a date with them, and the date just turns into me telling them how they can make money on YouTube. So those are, like, a large percent of the dates I've been going on recently are just like that. Like I don't really even get to know the girl. It's just basically, I almost feel as if like I'm being interviewed, you know? And it gets really old. Like it gets really, 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 really old. Because as soon as someone figures out, oh, you make money off of YouTube, you don't have a boss and you don't do this, they want to get to know how to do it. And that's just usually how it goes. So, you know, when I met this girl a couple of days ago, I didn't tell her like I was a YouTuber at all. She asked me, you know, what do I do for a living? And I was like, oh, I just drive for Uber, you know. And I told her I was in New York this past summer. And when I told her I drove for Uber, she was like I'm not trying to come out. I'm not trying to like say this in a bad way, but she kind of got excited when I told her I was driving for Uber. And she got excited in a way that let me know that she probably didn't know how Uber worked. You know, we didn't really talk about Uber in detail, but I just said, you know, Uber, that sort of thing. And she was like, so, and then I told her I was in New York this past summer, and she was like, so why were you in New York if you live in San Francisco? Like something's not adding up. And I was like, well, I really, really like skateboarding, and, you know, I was in New York just like hanging out and, you know, skateboarding, and I was driving Uber. Because obviously she didn't know that much about Uber, so I could have told her that I was driving Uber in New York. And anybody out there that knows a lot about Uber, you know that like it's not easy freaking driving Uber in New York. There's so many things and licenses and so much stuff you have to go through. You just can't just like leave San Francisco and just pop up in New York and just start whipping around driving for Uber. So this chick straight up thinks I'm like an Uber driver, and in the past couple days, and don't get me wrong, like I've been going on some horrible dates, and what I mean by horrible dates, I'm talking about I'm in Santa Monica, and there was a Lambo racing a Ferrari that just went by. One was red, one was yellow. So lately, since I've been doing this whole dating thing, I haven't had the best pickings. A lot of the chicks that I like go on dates with, it's I don't really like, you know what I mean? Even a lot of the girls are like now I'm getting to the point where they're not even vegan. A lot of these girls, nobody has a passport anymore. I had standards, but now I'm just okay, look, I'm tired of hanging out by myself. Let's just let's see what's on the list, Let's see what's on the list. So I'm talking to this girl, and she has absolutely no desire ever to travel, leave the U.S. No desire at all. She probably has no thought. She probably has no desire ever to become vegan. Her and I, we really don't have much in common. She works in a hospital. I don't exactly know what she does, but she has some job in the ER. The patients come in and she helps them, and that's what she does. And lately it's been different. It's been awesome because she has just been talking about herself, and I haven't really been talking at all. And it's complete opposite of what I've been. It's just complete opposite of what I've been doing lately. Lately, I would go on a date, and I would do all the talking, and I don't even really get to know the girl at all because they just have a bazillion questions for me, And now, I go on this date, and I don't tell this girl what I do. I'm just yeah, I'm just an Uber driver, And we've been hanging out tight for the past 2 days. We've been hanging out super tight. She's had the past 2 days off, so we've just been chilling. She went back to work today, so now I'm just out roaming around. I've had a blast. I've definitely had a blast. I'll read some of these comments because I don't know what you guys are saying. And now you see how dating could be a problem for me. Literally, I go on a date and then I tell my YouTube subscribers, if a chick that somewhat likes me, if she ever sees this video, she's never gonna take me serious. This is how it's ruining my life. I gotta not talk about my dating life on YouTube. But one thing I'm not doing on YouTube is I'm not gonna show off the girls. That's one thing I said I'm not gonna do. So maybe I'll stop talking about it eventually, but I'm not gonna show the girls because in that way someone could go back and be oh well, you only like this type of girls, or you only like these, or you only it's not there. Okay, let's go back. Just have 3 girlfriends. That's not a bad idea. Just have 3 girlfriends. If I could keep up with 3 girlfriends, maybe I would. But I can barely keep up with one cell phone. As soon as I heard about the drone, I thought of you. Damn, that's why you gotta meet chicks before you get on. Bro, girl gets it. We making that money. What's her nationality? She's a white girl. They racing. Dang, bro. You mean you're tired of that solo sex? Damn, you go for petite, small chicks, smart chicks, something like that. Jermaine needs to customize the girls so they're customized to you. Just tell the gold diggers the truth. I only make $3 to $5 per video. Dating is a huge problem for me since I have a huge following on Facebook. Can you have live sex on YouTube? No, you can't have live sex on YouTube. No, you can't have live sex on YouTube. They won't let you do that. There's other websites for that if that's what you're looking for, but YouTube, they don't want you to do that on here. Yeah, but anyway, that's sort of my situation. That not my situation, but that's sort of my thing. Like I say to myself, okay, I want to date girls like this, and then I date someone that's total opposite. But then I kind of like chilling with them, but then we just don't have much in common. Like, we don't really have much in common. Like, yeah, we just don't. So that was my day. Yeah, that was my day. Oh, and then girls. So I'll be honest too. Like, I'll keep it real with y'all. So about like 3 months ago, I said to myself, I'm like, look, yo, before I even say this, I'm gonna say this, yo. What the words about to come out of my mouth is gonna sound crazy as hell. So just brace yourself, alright? So about 3 months ago, I said to myself, probably one of the craziest things I ever said in my life. I said, look, I'm gonna stop dating outside of my race, and I'm gonna date like within my race. I'm only gonna date black girls, right? This is what I told myself, right? Said, look, I'm only gonna date black girls. I'm only gonna date inside my race. So, believe it or not, I actually went on a couple of dates like right after I came up with this crazy idea. Like, I mean, honestly, like I'm very like attracted to like white chicks, like and Asian girls, and like just anybody. Like, I'm attracted to everybody. You know, if you look hot, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're not black, I don't like you, or oh, you're not this, I don't like. If you're hot, you're hot. I don't care what you are. You can be from whatever country. And I was going somewhere else, but now I just looked at the message. Do a date live on YouTube. That would be cool, but at the same time, that would be like, I mean, I was thinking about that. How would I pull off a live date on YouTube? Like, where would the camera be? And would I be engaging with the camera the whole time, or would the camera just be filming? I mean, I see if the camera's just filming, because that's actually kind of easy to pull off. Like, I could just have the camera down, and then I could just be just you know, on the date. But if I got to interact with the camera, that's gonna be tough. I was going somewhere else with this conversation, but I got distracted. Yeah, I'm in Santa Monica. Would love to see a live date. A live date would be dope, but I gotta find someone who would be down for a live date. And I'm just telling you guys how people don't want to, how I feel people don't want to date me because of YouTube. So how am I gonna do a live date? I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna do a live date. And they're gonna be like, a live date for what? For YouTube? You miss New York yet? Honestly, I do miss New York. I miss New York because LA is slow, yo. It's slow as hell down there. I haven't used any dating apps since I've been here. Well, no. What am I? I'm totally wrong. I used Tinder a couple times, and I only met one date off of Tinder. I really haven't been using dating apps that much. When I was in New York, I was using them a little bit. But then in New York, it's like, why use a dating app when there's so many people on the street, you know? There's so many spots you can go and meet people. Like, you don't even need an app in New York. NYC is in the 80s again. Oh man, it's like, I want to say 65 or 60 degrees right now. It's definitely a little bit on the chillier side. Those females, homeboy. Yeah, females got me exhausted, yo. Yeah, I've been to LA, like, before I went to New York, I've been to LA like a bunch. Like, I don't know how many times I've been to LA now. I've lost track. But yeah, that's the dating thing on YouTube. Like, that's one problem that I find myself having. Like, if I tell someone I'm a YouTuber, they just go on YouTube and see what I'm about, and then that's kind of where it ends, you know? Kinda where it ends. Or yeah, I think that's kind of bad, actually. Like, I kind of don't like that. Like, I really wish that was. Come to Dumbo next time you're here. Yeah, I was in Dumbo for a little bit. Find a girl who is looking for popularity. That's true. Well, but the thing is, like, I think a lot of people, I think they can. The reason why I find it a problem I mean, thinking about it, it can kind of be a problem for a couple different reasons, because I know at least one thing in New York. Like, I did talk to a couple girls in New York, and it was like when people figured out, when I told people that like I did YouTube full time, some people kind of got sort of like jealous, you know, like really really jealous, and I can like just see it, like straight up see it, like for real. But I only really got that. I didn't really get that many times. Dude, another thing oh yeah, so me talking about the black girls. I see no one wrote that on the comments. They didn't say get back to the story of you talking about the black girls, right? Because no one wants to hear about that story. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it then. How you like the train ride? The train ride from New York? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was definitely long. I had fun on the train. I think it tripped me out that Amtrak commented on the video. Like, out of everyone who could have commented on the video, freaking Amtrak commented on the video. I can show you all the spots right now. I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge, literally. Oh, you're on the Brooklyn Bridge? I'm over here on the Pacific Coast right now. What camera do you recommend for vlogs? So next week I'm looking to get a new camera. So rumors is the GoPro 6 is supposed to come out next week. So if it comes out, I'm just gonna go to the store and buy it, because the GoPro 6 you'll be able to shoot 4K in 60 frames per second. And I was either gonna get, you know, the GoPro or a new iPhone. It looks like I'm just gonna get the GoPro because the GoPro is cheaper than a new iPhone. So I'm gonna get that one. Is that too big? What's too big? The GoPro? GoPro's like super small. I think I'm gonna hold off on the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X. The iPhone X, I don't like the whole facial scanning thing. The GoPro costs... So there's rumors saying it's going to cost $400. There's other rumors saying it's going to cost $500. I really think it's going to be $500. I really think so, but we'll see. It would be nice if it's $400 because I would save $100. But my guess is it's probably going to be $500 just because their camera from last year is not that old. And the only thing it's really lagging is the 4K 60 frames per second, unless GoPro put like a new crop sensor in. And I hear rumors that the new GoPro Hero 6 will have better low light capabilities. And if that's true, chances are it might be, you know, $500. But it really would be nice to, it would be very nice if it was $400. Wow, that girl was hot, yo. I'm considering the new Apple Watch 3. Does Uber notifications? I don't know, but I would guess that maybe Uber notifications will show up on it after Uber makes an app. Like if Uber doesn't have an app, it's probably not gonna work. That's just my only thought. Get the $1,000 iPhone. I don't know what iPhone I'm gonna get. No, I'm not using GoPro right now. I'm using iPhone 7. I'm using the front camera on the iPhone 7. Price is what you pay for. Something in values is what you get. No reason to overspend on an iPhone if he can do the job. Multiple accessories, GoPro. Yeah, the iPhone is it's a really good camera, but at the same time, like I just got the iPhone 7, like not even 6. It's probably like 6 months ago I got the iPhone 7. So I kind of feel like it would be just not. I don't know. I just feel that I shouldn't upgrade. Like, I don't really need another phone. You know, like maybe I'll wait for the next iPhone next year, but that's gonna be a while. Yeah, I use a bunch of devices actually. If you travel cross country, LA to NYC again, are you flying or taking Amtrak? I don't know. I may take Amtrak. Who knows? Amtrak wasn't that bad. Amtrak was a lot of fun. It could be a little difficult to sleep, but like I said, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I actually had a really good time. Is it better to just buy an iPhone and use it for vlogs? You can do that. A lot of travel vloggers do that. Like they'll just they'll do everything on an iPhone. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, your audio is going to be a little bit different, and yeah, it's about the differences, but you can use an iPhone. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm doing good, Kate. No, that's an ambulance. Cops coming. Need a vegan refill, maybe. I could go, but at the same time, I could get the iPhone 6 Plus. At the same time, I don't want to do all my photography with a camera phone. I want to do more photography with an actual camera. I mean, cell phones are actually meant to talk on. You know, they're not meant to, make Hollywood movies on. However, Hollywood movies have been made on freaking cell phones, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. If you're watching this live stream right now, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up, yo. A thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be doing that many live streams. That's why I don't do live streams that much anymore, if you guys wondered, because I just feel that people don't really like them. So I just don't do them much. Like, I remember I used to do live streams like every day. I thought about doing that, but I'm like, once a week's good. Maybe once a month's better, So I don't know. What state are you in? I'm back in California, so check it out. Well, I guess that doesn't say California, but it's this, it's the beach. This is a pretty cool area I'm at right now. I should probably walk and talk in the direction of a charge port or something. I got the boosted here. The boosted's here. I haven't really since I've been in LA. That's kind of cool that I've been hanging out with that chick, because in New York, I could just go hang out with boosted board people. But around here, I see people on boosted boards, but they're usually in a hurry. They're not hey, what's up, let's chill, let's go ride. And I've noticed, I honestly, nobody want a helmet around here. I've probably seen, but I also haven't seen that many boosted boards. I've seen maybe 5 boosted boards all day, and not one person had a helmet on. So that's the thing. And the groups, I freaking missed the boosted board crew in New York. Yeah, I do, because it was I had friends, and now I'm back in LA, and I've been chilling by myself up until the chick I met, and there's no groups. Whenever I go charge, I just I'm charging by myself, and I'm not talking to people in New York. When I'm charging, I'm talking to people and stuff. It's really different. So apparently there was a meetup yesterday, and Heather went to it, and Heather didn't even tell me about it. So there was a meetup in Long Beach, but the meetups here are not like the meetups in LA, in New York. They'll meet up and go on one ride, and after one ride, they're done. They'll see you later, guys. See you next week. And yeah. Oh, so I just got a message from the YouTuber that I'm gonna meet up with. She's meet me at my studio. So I'm cool. I'll meet you at your studio. I wonder how far that is. Who knows? That could be really, really far. Yeah, but I definitely missed the boosted board crew for sure. Cause I haven't been really hanging out with anybody. Like, I've been chilling with this chick, but like, it's like, it takes a lot of energy for me to hang out with this girl, because we've been hanging out for 2 days and I haven't told her I was a YouTuber. So I'm not gonna tell her now. And since I haven't told her I'm a YouTuber, there's so many things we haven't talked about. So basically, I just let her do all the talking, and that's kind of cool. She's cute. She's not like super hot. She's skinny though. How come you don't want to tell her? Because I haven't told her in all this time. I haven't told her, and like we've been hanging out pretty dang tight, and I haven't told her. So for me to tell her now, I feel like that would be kind of like, why you didn't tell me before, you know? And then I would have to tell her, well, I've tried to talk to people before, and they kind of blow me off when I tell them I'm a YouTuber, you know? So she did ask what I did, and I just told her I was an Uber driver. And like, I told her I lived in San Francisco, and I also told her that I just came from New York. I was in New York for the whole summer, but I just told her that I was driving Uber in New York. And she's the type of female, like, she doesn't really know that much about Uber. She doesn't know that, like, you need, like, special licensing to drive Uber in New York, you know? So she thinks that, like, I was just in New York, like, driving Uber. Like, I just know New York that freaking well that I can just go from San Francisco to LA to New York and just drive Uber, right? And then telling her I'm an entrepreneur. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something else. See, I can't really get away with saying I'm an entrepreneur, because I don't look like your typical entrepreneur. So if I walk around and if I like just walk up to some random girl on the street and be like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur, they're gonna look at me like, bullshit, you ain't. Because just like, I don't dress like that whole entrepreneur dress, you know what I mean? An entrepreneur wouldn't just be out riding a freaking skateboard, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fit that whole entrepreneur thing. So I don't just go around dropping the big word entrepreneur, you know? I don't just say that. Now, if I carry myself in a different way, like if I was like, you know, the type of dude that woke up in the morning and spent an hour in the mirror, you know? If I was the type of dude that, you know, put lotion like all over his body, like every single morning he woke up, you know, if I was the type of dude that spent 30 minutes a day trying to pick out my outfit to match my shoes with my socks and my different watches, because if I was the type of dude that had 15 watches, you know what I mean? Like, if I was that type of dude, like, I think I could run around saying I'm an entrepreneur, because I would actually look the part, you know? I would be looking fly, you know what I mean? Right now, like, I don't look fly, and I don't want to look fly. Like, I want to look like a minimalist, you know? I don't want to look like a big baller shakala, you know? Because that's not the type of person I'm trying to attract, you know? If you look like a big shot, that's what you're going to attract, you know? You're going to attract somebody who want a big shot, and then you're going to attract gold diggers. But I try to be super low-key, and I still attract gold diggers. I don't know what, I'm just like going on and on and on. Telling me you're an entrepreneur, and that's what you're telling me, so weed. I tell people that all the time. Like in New York, like a lot of people in the Booster Board groups would be like, man, how you have money to travel? And I'd be just telling them, yo, I sell drugs. And they'd be like, oh, for real? A couple people I actually said that to, and I was like, I'm joking. But a few people, I did not say I was joking. So they probably actually think I sell drugs, you know, and I actually don't. Like, I don't. Like, I make YouTube videos. But I actually told people that I sell drugs. And when I say that, like, there's no more question. Like, oh, I get it. That makes all the sense in the world, you know? But that's actually not what I do. Like, I don't sell drugs. Like, I don't. Like, if you're the police watching this, and I know freaking cops in New York be watching my videos, especially when I'm in New York, I don't sell weed. That's why you be traveling a lot. Just that. I'm always traveling. Image Jermaine gets busted and uploads a video. I'm busted. Ha ha ha. Mentalist guy. Yeah, I'm a mentalist guy, but at the same time, a lot of things I'm doing like makes me like an extreme minority. Vegan, minimalist, you know, travel frequently all the time. Like all of these, there's not a lot of people do these things, you know. There's not a lot of minimalists around. There's not a lot of vegans, you know. There's not a lot of freaking I don't know anybody that just bounces and lives in like this place for a couple months and then lives in this place for a couple months and then now I'm in LA. I don't really know people that do this, so like I'm an outcast, I'm a weirdo. That's why I don't trip when things don't go my way. I'm just like, look, I'm just weird as fuck. Like, get it. I'm black and I'm vegan. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm black and I'm a minimalist. Believe me, that does not make any sense. That does not, like, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I don't get pissed. Like, I realize, like, it's just the way it is. Jermaine, we don't want to see you on Dateline NBC. I'm Asian and vegan. That's what's up, yo. Vegan life, vegan life. Plus started watching your videos a while. Wish Jermaine would win the lottery. Wish Jermaine would win the lottery. I would be the boringest person if I won the lottery. I'd probably still be wearing the same freaking clothes. But I'd probably spend all my money on bling bling though. I know plenty about black vegans. Yeah, I know. It ain't that many of them. But yeah, you could probably find a lot of them on YouTube. That's what's up, black and vegan as well. Free soul money maker. Tell her, you could tell her you're also a traveler. You enjoy filming your travels and editing media like a travel vlogger. This is true. This is very true. This is very true. But she just thinks I'm an Uber driver, yo. Like, you know, to a certain degree, I kind of feel bad because I kind of feel like I'm misleading this girl because she probably thinks like, oh, this guy's an Uber driver, you know, Uber drivers are so great. I just met this Uber, you know, like, she probably thinks I'm a freaking Uber driver. And I'm really not an Uber driver. Like, I got some Uber videos, but when was the last time I drove for Uber? Like, I kind of feel bad, like, but at the same time, I'm not even gonna trip. Like, I'm not even gonna trip. You just mislead her until you get some. Until I get some what? What y'all talking about? No, when spending your money on bling bling, it would start a movement. Well, I mean, if I like, dude, honestly, like, I don't really care about fashion and clothes that much, like. But I probably would buy bling bling and not even wear it, like, which makes no sense, right? Another day, another chick. So, what is the girl's channel called you're gonna collab with? I'll leave a link in the description. She's actually pretty cool, but she's a gamer, and out in VidCon, we were flirting hard with each other. Like, we're flirting real hard. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do because, well, I guess I do know what we're gonna do. Because at first she was like, "Yo, just meet me in Hollywood at 6. We're gonna go. I'm gonna show you a couple of bars, and then we're gonna do a collab." And then I was thinking, so if you're gonna show me bars, how are we gonna do the collab for your channel, and how are we gonna do the collab for my channel? And then she just messaged me saying meet her at her studio. So now I get it. We'll probably like do the collab because she wanted to do like an unboxing for her video, and then I was just gonna vlog her in my video, like us like hanging out, running around, doing something like that. I'll check out the gamer chick. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She was in one of my VidCon vlogs too. Gamer chicks are awesome. Gamer chicks are awesome. Dude, like dudes love gamer chicks. Like, if you say she's a gamer chick, you ain't even gotta show a photo of the chick. It's like, whoo, she's a gamer chick. It's like if a girl's a skater chick, like, you almost don't even gotta see photos of her. It's like, she's a skater chick? Like, she's a girl that rides skateboards, or like if she's a girl that flies drones, it's like, dude, like, I I don't even want to see pictures. Like, let's hang out, you know? Like, certain things, like, dudes just get super excited over, like, gamer chicks, like, skater chicks. Like, skater chicks are freaking awesome. If she smokes weed, that too is amazing. Y'all are tripping this live stream, man. Where is homeboy Martin? Where you at, Martin? I feel like dudes give gamer chicks a hard time, though. Dudes definitely do give gamer chicks a hard time. No, Oscar, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm just very attracted to females, yo. Like, I'm just very attracted to females. Like, nothing against gay people at all, but like, I just like I always like girls. Like, you know that feeling, like when you make a girl like super happy, like. I like that feeling, you know what I mean? Like when you please a woman, like I like that feeling. Like, I'm not against gay people at all. Like I love gay people. Like, I'll freaking go party at gay bars like whenever. Like, I don't care. But at the same time, like, I know what I like, and I know what I really know what I like. Like, and I'm not homophobic. Like, I know that there's a lot of dudes out there that are like, oh, you're gay, ew, you, ew. I'm not like that. Like, if you're gay, like that's the same as like you being straight almost, you know. But I just know what I like. Like, I like that. I know what kind of sex I like. Like, sex with a woman is like it's the best thing. Like, if you ask me. But that's my opinion. Like, you may have a completely different opinion, yo. Like, you may have a completely different opinion. Like, but that's just my opinion. Just like it's my video, you know. And just like I'm making a live stream. I know I may not be like the hardest black dude. Yo, I'm gonna be a gangster motherfucker. I'm gonna be Lil Wayne. I got bitches. I'm sipping on scissors. No, I'm not like that. But I also wasn't raised like that either. So it kind of explains a lot, you know. So I'm trying to figure this out. This is boosted board life. So it's 6 o'clock now. It's gonna take an hour for me to get from here to downtown. Or an hour for me to get from here to Hollywood. But then I gotta meet up with old girl for the video. But then the booster board takes an hour to charge. So I got an hour of commuting. So maybe what I should do is start walking towards the train, because this live stream can definitely not go on for 3 hours. Oh, so another thing about the chick was like, so, because in my backpack, like on the side of my backpack in the camera bag, I know it's 4 p.m. now, but it's gonna take me an hour to get downtown. But right now, on my backpack, like, I have this thing, and when we first met, there was a camera here, right? I had a GoPro attached here. And then over here, I had, you know, this camera here. A lot of times when I'm like out riding, I have the GoPro here so I can like film just in case an accident happens or whatever. But I always feel weird, even when the camera's off. I feel weird if I walk into a bathroom and there's a camera on me. So what I usually do is just unclip this and with the camera attached, and I'll just put it in here, right? So if anyone in the bathroom like sees, they won't freak out and be like, this guy's filming in the bathroom, you know? So when we met, the camera was like here, right? And then the next day, I think the camera was here. So when we were hanging out, she was looking through my bag and she's like, why do you have 2 cameras? And you know, the first day when she saw the camera like on my shoulder, it made plenty of sense, like I'm riding a skateboard. But then when she saw both cameras together, she was like, why you have 2 cameras? And I was like, oh, I just like to take you know, I kind of had to play it off. I'm just like, oh, like, I'm just really into like photography and videography. I said it so naive. I said it as if like this is something I'm new. Like I just said it like I mean, come on, y'all know I'm into video, and y'all know I'm into video big time, right? And I was just like, yeah, I'm just really into videography and photography, you know? I just don't want to miss that shot. And then I had to go on and be like, well, I usually wear this camera here, and I have this other camera in my pocket because on this camera, I can't zoom. I can't zoom, you know? But on this other camera, which is right here, I can pull it out and zoom. Like I can zoom across the street and, catch that shot, And then I started to tell her, there's a website called Stringer and Frasco where you can, you get messages on your phone and you can sell footage to news stations. I just rolled it all off, Just had a good little line for it. So at the end of it, when I got done, she thought that, I had gigs, selling, stock photo to the news stations and stuff. Like, that's why I say I feel bad. I feel like I am misleading homegirl, but at the same time, I haven't misleaded her. You should not have told her that. Why do you say that? But this is a chick, guys, this is a girl. I'm trying not to let her know that I'm a YouTuber. Like, this is the only reason why I'm making this up. Tell her who you are. Don't fall into Hollywood. Tell her who I am. I can't just be like that, because especially now. And then, I don't know, she's like, I'm telling you, there's nothing gonna come out of this. Like, we're just like hanging out. Like, she ain't gonna be a girlfriend for sure. Martin in the house. What up, Martin? I'm over here like telling all these freaking crazy dating stories. So she's working now. It's kind of nice because I know she's not gonna see this like on YouTube unless I tell her now, But it's been times where like I went on dates with like girls like. And like I actually wanted to say something about the date. Like I wanted to talk about it, but I could not talk about it because I know that they were gonna watch it, and I didn't want them to be like, "Yo, why you say that in the video?" Because like, man, it's this girl in the Bay, so maybe I can talk about this because it's been a couple of days, and I don't even know if this female watching this. She probably ain't watching this no more, and if she is, she need to hear this. So it's this girl in the Bay, right? This is like a black girl. Remember when I told y'all I was trying to date black girls, right? I don't know for what reason. Well, I'll tell y'all why I was trying to date black girls. This was like 3 months ago. Going back to San Francisco on Wednesday. I already booked the Airbnb, so I'll for sure be there. So it's this black girl, right? And now you guys might be wondering, Jermaine, why did you tell yourself you were only gonna date black girls? Like, because if you just tuning into this video, about 3 or 4 months, I came up with this bullshit saying I'm only gonna date like black girls, right? Went on a couple dates with black girls, and it was just like it was actually two of the girls in the Bay. Like I really liked them a lot, Like hands down, I really liked them a lot. But like one chick was just like, literally every time we hung out, like I had to spend at least $50 to $100, like. Literally $50 to $100, bro. Like, she was like, I need this, or let's get some shoes, or let's do this. Like, but I really like this girl, And sometimes when you a stupid ass dude, you'll do things that you don't want to do just because like you really like someone. So like I did that, right? Yeah, I bought her shoes, bought her like a phone charger. I put gas in her car because she forgot her wallet. We left her purse. Like. I paid for her BART things. Like, I Venmo her money. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm making myself look like a little pussy ass dude, right? So anyway, I really like this girl, and it's just like every time we hang out, like I gotta spend money. Like, okay, no big deal. So I kind of like just stopped really talking to her because I'm like, yo, she ain't even like she's super cool, but like she just wants somebody to buy her something. And so I was talking to this other black chick, right? I liked her a lot too, but she was just a little bit. She was probably like one of the youngest girls I dated. Like I think she was like I don't want to say her age, but like she's definitely like younger. And up until Vanessa, like my ex-girlfriend past Vanessa, like almost every girl I dated was like older than me by like at least 8 years, right? So now I'm like dating like younger chicks, and I'm like, yo, younger chicks are this way. You just gotta buy them shit, like an older woman, you gotta buy them stuff too, but it ain't the same as like buying like a young chick stuff. So this other chick, she was just like, as soon as I met her, like I thought she was cool, But as soon as I met her, you know what she told me, yo? And like, nothing changed. She told me, she was like, look, like, I don't have sex. Like, I'm not into sexing. I don't like to do all that. And you know, I didn't even, like, yo, when she first told me, I didn't even pay homegirl no attention. Like, I was just so into her. I'm like, yo, she's cool. Like, let's just get to know her, that sort of thing. I didn't pay her, like, no attention. But then, I'm thinking, like, all right. And then, not too long ago, like, I was in New York talking to another black girl, right? Same scenario, same thing, right? You know, right when I first meet her, she's like, look, like, I'm not into, I think I'm gonna walk and talk real fast. Alright, so I meet this other chick, and it's like the same thing, like this other black girl. And look, I'm not trying to talk about black women here. Like, I swear I'm not. Because like there are some pretty badass black women out there that I would love to be with. But you know, sometimes in life, sometimes in life you can't live up to everybody's expectations. So, you know, I mean, you know how that goes. Well, I got another story I want to tell y'all too, but I got to go back this way. I'm gonna have to start telling that other story because I think I already started it. But I got really distracted now. Oh, I was talking about the black girls, right? Alright, I'm gonna go. Dude, the stream should actually get better when I go this way. I'm lagging. Alright, I'm gonna hit back towards this way. Okay, so, alright, I'm gonna wait. I'll start talking in a second. It's so cool to live stream walking down the street. Okay, what about now? Is it better? Should I start back to talking now? Alright, okay. So is the stream back on? Okay, no, look, I'm totally not throwing all the sisters under the bus. I'm not. I promise I'm not. I swear to God I'm not. But I'm just pointing out, like, my experiences. And there's this dude on the ground, and I'm gonna really explain myself in a second because I don't want to piss off you women. This dude and just crashed. Are you good? Alright, so, okay, me back trying to explain myself again. Dude, this sucks so much with no battery. Oh my gosh, you guys know I'd be cruising down the street right now if I had battery. And it so sucks when you're on an electric skateboard and you're pushing it and you see a big group of people on a skateboard, and then when you see a big group on normal skateboards, because they're just looking at you like, oh, electric skateboards suck. Alright, so anyway, back to these black girls, right? Okay, so once again, like, I get this girl. She was just like, she said the same thing. She was like, oh look, I don't have sex and all that. So when I hear that, you know what the first thing that comes to my head when someone says that right when you first meet them, or like quick after you meet them, you're not even talking about like boyfriend or girlfriend type stuff. But when they just say that, the first thing I think of is like, okay, there must be some reason why you're telling me this. Because not everyone just like straight up says that, you know? Not everyone just straight up like says that like too fast. Okay, I can get if you're getting ready to get in bed and you're making out and you're doing all this and you don't want to go along with it. I get that, you know? But to tell me like when we like literally just met, that doesn't sound real good, you know what I mean? So it was this one, like, I don't know. I've been getting that a lot, right? And I'm not saying like I only hear that from like black girls, but I'm just saying like lately, I've been noticing it. And it's been like a red flag, you know. So, but another thing I will say about a lot of black girls, yo, and I'm really gonna piss y'all off, and I really don't give a fuck. If a black girl has got a degree, she ain't gonna want shit to do with a black man who ain't got a degree. That's usually how it goes, like majority of the freaking time, yo. Like, if she's got a degree, she ain't gonna want nothing to do with you. She's gonna be looking for someone who's got better, and that's just the name of the game, yo. Did she say, you say bye? Did you say bye? Did I piss you off? Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just meaning that like I'm just being real, yo. Like, I'm just being for real, like, no joke, like, and like, I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I know a lot of people that are that way. They're like, look, I'm not gonna date a girl who don't have a passport, or I'm not gonna date someone who's vegan. Like, I totally get it. Like, you want it to be equal. But where else am I going here? I think I'm just blabbing now. You want to walk into someone to, oh gosh, she's a freak. Yeah, she might be a freak. And another thing that when a chick says that straight off the bat, like, oh, I don't have sex. Another thing I'd be thinking is, you probably be the fastest one to give it up. You know, you probably be the quickest one to be like, yo, let's fuck. You probably or maybe you're the type that likes to play mad games, because it's females out there that. No, let me take this back. It's stupid ass dudes out there that are literally play games like that with a female for like months and months and months. They'll play games like that. Like, I would never play fucking games like that, yo. If I like you, I like you. If I love you, I love you. That's one thing. But to play games with a female just to get laid, dude, go to backpage.com. You hear me? Go to backpage.com. And for about $100, you could probably get laid. And check this out. You ain't even gotta take them out to eat. You ain't gotta take them to dinner. You ain't gotta buy them no fucking drinks, yo. You ain't gotta pay for no Uber. It's so much easier than a fucking girlfriend, I'm telling you. But I ain't like that, like. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, y'all, hey, hit me up on that super chat, because you keep hanging out with me, I'm gonna make sure all y'all dudes get laid, yo. Like, fuck getting married. I'm telling you what to do. There's like a chick behind me. She's probably like, what is this dude's problem, yo? I'm just a single dude. That's my problem, yo. What am I gonna charge this boosted board, man? You know, so yesterday when I was on the train, I actually looked underneath the seat and I saw a plug, right? So I tried to charge the I stuck the plug in, the charger, the boosted board charger in. But it was one of those plugs where like it kept falling out, you know? Like it just kept falling out. So hopefully I can get on another car and find another plug that'll actually work. I didn't piss anybody off with the live stream talking about black women, right? I really want to know, because if I did, maybe I won't do another live stream for like a month. I gotta get in the shade.
Okay, there's a ramp right here, babe.
Oh my gosh. They all hate me now. Well, look, I'm being for real. Like, yo, like, check this out. Do you got a degree? And would you date some dude that wouldn't? We all hate you now. Gee, focus. Women love sex more than men. Really? I know, dude. They do. Like, honestly, I don't even think about sex that much anymore. Since I got my boosted board, it's like, man, do I really need to get laid, or do I just need to save all my energy to go skateboarding? And my money too, right? Oh, Beehive Drums, what's up? I gotta take this jacket off now. What is up? Rather you be honest and lie, man. I'm gonna be honest every day of my life. Get high enough like women. What's good? Just got back from Florida with no power, no AC. Just catching up on your vlogs. We'll be back in Cali. So we will chat. Use up all my funds for the trip. Oh, that's what's up. I'll be back in the Bay. Like, I actually will be back on Wednesday. And I'm gonna stay at an Airbnb in the city for like, no, in Oakland for like a week. And then I may stay at this place for like the whole month of next month. I have to check it out. I'll see. I really do want to stay at this place because it's in Selma, and it would actually be cheaper than staying in Oakland. You heard that right? It would be cheaper than staying in Oakland because Oakland is freaking wicked expensive. Station. Oh, not piss anybody off. I really don't want to piss anybody off, yo. Like, yeah, Jermaine, you're not offending anyone. That's what's up. I'm not offending anyone. I have a degree. Don't mind if my guy didn't have one. That's what's up. But like, you're super cool though. Like, you're not like the typical. I mean, you're vegan too. Like, yo. Love sex, just don't want to have sex until it's right. I have friends, don't want to date a guy. Yeah, it is true because, I mean, honestly, I kind of see it to a certain degree. I kind of see it, like, it's like, okay, I went through, but then at the same time, it's kind of like being like, if I'm in the military, I can't date you because you're not in the military, you know? Because with college, the only thing I can think of is like, okay, look, I went to this school, I went through all this hard work for 4 years, now I'm able to get this job, I'm able to do this, now you need to be able to do the same thing. But it's like, everybody shouldn't be like completely equal, you know? I'm not saying that like Bill Gates should go marry someone from the middle of Bangladesh, but you guys get what I'm saying. I think I did piss her off about black girls in education. Yo, right on, Beehive Drums. Girls are taught how to multiply, and guys are just taught to get laid. This is very true. What with Southern woman, what the racist? What did Anastasia leave? I'm a virgin. Guess I've been sit down. Bro, you fun. The right one. Stay positive. You too, Rachel. Rachel's on here too? I don't see Rachel. I'm vegan, asexual, so the pretty much the race I don't get laid. You're asexual? I'm gonna freaking be asexual after a while. If I keep playing these games, yo. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I don't date. That's not what I do. I don't do it. But I still wanna get laid though, that's the problem. Still wanna get laid. Getting laid's like freaking incredible, yo. I'm not racist, love everyone. Oh, I love everyone too. Damn, look at this traffic, yo. I'm so glad I ain't driving right now. But I guess I got a dead booster for it. If it wasn't so windy, I would have had more battery. But when it's really windy, dude, it's gonna eat your battery like crazy. Unless you like crouch down on the board, you know? And I do that sometimes, but it kills my legs, yo. Well, I mean, but I also like, that's why I kind of didn't want to say that, because I already know if I like say like black or white, like that's when things kind of get like out of hand. But sometimes if I don't say those things, the point I'm trying to make is like never even out there. Or sometimes if I don't say those things, I won't have the feedback, you know? I won't have other people saying, oh, that happened to me too, or you experienced this too, you know what I mean? Like if I don't say it, if I just keep it all in, sometimes like you guys keep it all in too. And if we all talk about this, like, it'll be pretty cool. Battery life is, I'm at like less than 20%. What's the on time for boosted board? Well, today is not that great because it's so windy. It really depends. You can get about 5 mile range, but that's not true, because the other day I rode like, it was like 8 miles, like literally 8 miles on one charge. It was because majority of the way was downhill, and also I wasn't really gunning it, and whenever I was going downhill, I was like conserving battery. Whenever I would take off at a red light, I would do the kick push. A lot of times when I would stop using my feet, and that's why my shoes are like destroyed right now. I need to get another pair of shoes. And I only have one pair of shoes, you know? Some people would say, oh, Jermaine, why do you only have one pair of shoes? Well, I only need one pair of shoes. Like, I'm not going to a freaking office job right now, so I don't need a pair of dress shoes. So maybe I'll go buy another pair of shoes. I was looking, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll go buy shoes. Somebody really wants to take me over the Brooklyn to Manhattan Bridge. Like, ride my boosted. That's what's up. Never heard of a boosted board until I find your channel. No, I want one. I love my boosted board, but it's always dead, yo. It's always dead. I thought about since I'm back in California, I'm like, should I just get another boosted board? Because that way I could take the battery off the second one, and then if I did get another boosted board, I'd have two. Like, I would just have two. I could take the batteries, take one battery off, then I'd have another charger. I would have a whole 4 sets of new wheels and bearings. How long does the battery last? So I can get about 5 mile range. But it really depends on if you're going uphill, you're not going to get that much. If you're going downhill, you're probably going to get more than 5 mile range. You can just get the batteries. The problem with boosted board is, like, I was looking on their site the other day. I would just wanted to buy a second regular battery, like the second one. No, not the second one, but the regular battery, the 5 mile battery. And I could not find a link on there to buy just a battery by itself. If I could do that, believe me, I would not have had this problem going to New York. Like, I would probably would have had 5 batteries by now. Like, I would have had one in New York, one here, so that way when I travel, I could just fly and just leave the battery, like leave one battery here, ship one battery to New York, you know. In a couple days, I'll get that battery. Or if I got more than one battery, I could ship a battery from California a few days before I even left to go to New York. So by the time I get to New York, I would just have like a battery there. And then I would also use that for international trips. Like, I would literally ship a boosted board battery to freaking Thailand, right? And when it got there, I would freaking fly to Thailand and have a battery. Because that way I could just take the board and it wouldn't be a battery on the board. So when I go through TSA, they wouldn't give me any problems. But yeah, and it also depends on your weight. Like, if you are heavier, you're going to use more battery. You're going to use a lot more battery. When I was in some of the boosted board groups in New York, we would all charge our boards up to 100%. And 2 boards, 2 batteries, and 2 chargers. Because if you take both boards with you, you're gonna need both chargers. So that way, when you're sitting in Starbucks, you can charge both batteries at the same time. You know. You travel internationally often too. I'm not traveling internationally as much as I wanted to. Like, I was dying to take a trip next month, an international trip, but don't look like I will be able to do it. And the reason why I'm kind of bummed out is because my passport expires in March. No. Basically, my passport expires in May. So that means that, like, around December, countries they're not gonna let me come to their, like, if I try to go to Europe on my passport in December, they won't let me come to Europe because they're gonna say, like, it expires in 6 months. So I'm gonna have to get another one. Which is not a problem. Like, I can easily get another passport, but the problem with getting another passport is getting another passport. It's gonna be blank. Like, there's not gonna be any stamps in there. Which is not a bad thing, because if I have a fresh passport, like, when you go through customs, like, if there's no stamps in your passport, like, they're not gonna waste time, like, looking through your passport. But then at the same time, it's like, oh, those places I've been to, they're not, like, right there in the middle of my passport. So that means once I get that new passport, I'm gonna have to, like, travel to get it stamped out like crazy. I'm really thinking about going to China, guys. I'm really thinking about China. I've been watching some China videos recently, and there's a lot of stuff telling me that I should go and live in China for, like, at least, I'm talking about for, like, 2 to 3 months at least. Like, But I don't want to do no teaching English. I think that's a very, very tough job. Definitely would not want to be teaching English in China. Will I backpack? I will definitely backpack. I wonder what the vegan food is like there. Just came back from Iceland. It was incredible. Was Iceland like wicked expensive? I hear that Iceland is one of the most expensive places you can go to. I'm gonna have to do this whole charge the battery thing. What I'll do is I'll actually probably get on the train and then continue live streaming. If I can do that. What time is it? Okay, so I'm gonna have to get ready to end this soon. Because I'm gonna have to go meet up with old girl. How about North Korea? I'm not looking to go to North Korea to do anything. No North Korea. Gas was crazy. I bet it was. Gas in Europe is always expensive for some reason. It's because we got that US petrodollar system. So our gas is always cheap, yo. Well, for now. So I'm gonna go make a vlog because I haven't even vlogged today. I made a vlog though. So yes, I got this charging. Would you live in Long Beach? I would, but the thing about Long Beach isn't a bad thing, but it's kind of far. Like Long Beach is kind of far from it's kind of far from here. It's kind of far from LA. Like from downtown, it could be like a little bit more than an hour. So it's not like super close. So LA, New York is home. No, Bay Area is home. Like I still like the Bay. I just haven't been there, but I still like the Bay. Like still like it. I mean, I get tired of the Bay. Like I left for a nice amount of time, but I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to get ready to go back to the Bay. It'll be fun. Let me find my Metro card. I guess I could in here. Did I lose my Metro card? This is why live streams are killing my YouTube channel, is because I film stuff like this. Me looking for my Metro card. But check this out. Just found my Metro card. No, this is not New York. This is LA, fool. Nice. These people killing me talking about go to North Korea. You guys must be crazy and go to North Korea. Now, why would I do such a thing like that, right? I'm gonna try to look for that plug real fast. No, it's not on that train. It was like the best thing ever. It's like, yo, did they intend to put that there? I gotta look for this plug, yo. That would be dope if I could charge the booster board on the train. For some reason, it's telling me it. For some reason, I don't think this is gonna work. That don't mean I can try though. No, I don't think this is gonna work. Good thing it's not a crowded train, right? Yeah. No bueno. Okay, I tried. Oh well. I tried. Cool. Alright, so I don't no plugs. Not on this train. But I didn't expect it to be a plug anyway. And if it was on here, I wouldn't expect it to work either. But that would be so cool if it was a plug on the train. Honduras is peaceful. I heard great things about Honduras. I'll visit Amsterdam too. Your boosted board would love it there. To fly around no hills. I love biking there. That would be so much fun to boosted board in Amsterdam. I could probably just mail the boosted board. No, not mail it, but mail the battery. I mean, it would be so dope if boosted board had stores. If they had like stores in other parts of the country, other parts of the world, because I could just go there and buy a battery, you know, or maybe I could even go there and just rent a battery. And there's a few brown people there. Ukraine is best for Americans to be right now. I don't know about Ukraine being the best. That don't sound right if you ask me. That sounds like a joke. Is it nice there? Just went there to pick fruit and smell the air. Aha! Eastern Europe, Ukraine seems to be the cheapest. Yeah, Ukraine definitely seems to be the cheapest right now. Where's Alex? Alex is in New York. Honduras is a beautiful place. I visit Amsterdam too. Yeah, I just read that one. To go to Thailand and Malaysia, stay too. Ooh, Thailand and Malaysia, stay for 5 months. I may have to do that, yo. I may have to do that, man. I may have to go and like take a trip like that. Why haven't you been to northern Thailand? Because I like the beach. I know northern Thailand is much cooler though. It's not as warm. Hi Jermaine, I'm watching you right now. Yep, I'm live right now. This is what I'm doing. I'm sitting in the kitchen. My dad is Honduran and white, and my mom is black. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, the beach is nice. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm like thirsty. I'm super thirsty. So guys, I'm gonna go in the storm because I need to use my phone for GPS. And I also need to text my YouTuber because we're about to do some videos. So yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, yo. Peace out, yo. Thanks a lot. Peace out, yo.